How do you share this? Share.
I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
Share as a post. Posting, posting, posted. Xavier Johnson to solemnly.
Okay, phones up.
Xavier Johnson to solemnly swear.
You're up to no good.
Yes.
Welcome to FYI, Nash Community College's very own news program. I'm Kate Britton.
And I'm Xavier Johnson.
The college is preparing to close for Conservation Week and the upcoming holidays, so Xavier and I will be taking you around Nash Community College to show you what's been going on this past month a little early for this episode.
That's right. Nash Community College will be closing Friday, December 15th at 1 p.m. and will reopen after the New Year holiday on Tuesday, January 2nd.
Speaking of holidays, Xavier and I recently joined Chef Carlo on an episode of Talking Food that was all about our favorite Christmas dinner sides. Let's take a look.
Hello and welcome to Talking Food with today, with Chef Carlo.
Yeah, that is you.
Today we have a special day. We have with us here Xavier, and we have Kate. They're part here of the Culinary College. They're very involved with this department of TV making, let's call it.
We do what we can.
You do what you can. Well, today, yes, there is no stove, there is no kitchen, there is no there's no fire, there is no grease, there is no protein being cooked, because today we were having a debate a couple of weeks ago. Well, what are we going to talk about today? There's so many delicious things. Oh my God, Christmas is coming. The eating season. It's not a holiday season. It's an
eating season.
It's the eating season. And what your favorite? What are we gonna do for the show? Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh my God! But I want to do this. So we decided to come together like a family.
Yes.
And talk about these wonderful recipes that could be a different thing to do on Christmas. So I have the support of this wonderful people.
I'm glad we can help.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad we can help.
And so right now we're going to talk, what is Christmas for you and what's your favorite recipe? Xavier, how do you do Christmas?
We pretty much do Christmas is first we open presents, and then my grandma cooks. She cooks like a ton of food. And
what does she cook?
She cooks ham. She cooks macaroni and cheese, which is personally my all-time favorite. Yeah, macaroni and cheese is like everything.
Always the best.
Yes. She does.
It's magical.
It's
There's
magic.
Something about macaroni and
it's
cheese.
It's just the
it's
best.
Like
it's so good.
Cheesy, yes.
Amazingness.
And then she might do like some barbecue and some collard greens and some type of beans. Every year it's a different type of bean. So
nice.
she chooses to do that.
I like it. Very like traditional.
Well, actually, in European tradition, you always gonna have beans, some kind of bean for actually New Year's, because it's supposed to bring luck.
Okay.
In my house, we always do lentils.
It's kind of like around here, was it black-eyed peas that people make?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the New Year. You know,
and
that's
then I think it's like collard greens for money or something.
Yeah, especially if you don't cook it to death.
Yeah, exactly.
It would still look somehow like money green.
Yeah.
Because I've seen how people cook collard greens sometimes. It's like, what is that?
You're like, no, that's not something I want to eat.
No, that's collard greens. I'm like, no,
that's not.
Hold on. Collard greens are bright and green.
That's mush.
It doesn't look like compost.
Ew. Gosh, that's not something I want to eat. I do not want to eat compost.
No.
You've been to a couple of events around here in town that they give you collard greens, so you still go like, what is it?
Note to self, never make collard greens for Chef Carlo.
Yeah.
No, you can actually. We actually practice a technique of slicing herbs called chiffonade with collard greens. So I have him take the stem out and roll it, and then they have to slice it really thin. So after all the students are done, I have this massive pile of collard greens, and I tell them, okay, listen, let me show you this. I take a big saute pan, olive oil blended, not the extra virgin one. I throw the collard greens in there at high heat, and I saute them quickly. I take an orange, and I use the juice of the orange to deglaze the pan.
Ooh.
And then after 5 minutes, minutes.
Only 5.
Only
5 minutes
No
of
more.
cooking, no more. Then I put on a plate and I tell them try. And they're like, no, but you haven't cooked them for 25 hours. Like, guys, trust me, try it. I've been down to Brazil, that's how they eat it down there, and it's delicious. I've been eating it that way. So they put it in their
Ooh.
mouth and it's like, oh.
Oh, that's how that's supposed to taste.
Yeah.
Oh, they still have a little
Right.
crunch and they're alive and there's still some chlorophyll in there, the pigment that makes them go green.
It's not like you pick it up and you go, oh, that's
Wow.
soggy.
That
Yeah.
is mush.
Mush. That's not what I want to eat.
But no. So yes, collard greens can be different.
Yeah.
Kate, what do you do for Christmas?
Well, we always do like the traditional ham, you know, like a glazed ham or something. What used to be when my grandfather was alive, we always did country ham. It was so salty. So salty, and he loved it, and I like it fine, but I'm much more
Wait,
of
but
a...
did they roast the country ham or they put it with something?
we just kind of, we buy it.
Ouch.
We buy it.
That's salty. I mean, don't get me
Sorry.
wrong, country ham it's good, it's salty, it's delicious.
Oh, the country ham? I don't know where we got the country ham from.
There's actually somebody down here in Wilson, they're doing country ham, but it's so salty.
Yeah, and it's like, it's fine and all, but I'm much more of a honey ham girl. You know, like a sweeter kind of glazed ham.
That's fine. I mean, you can still take the salty country ham and add it onto something.
Yeah, but otherwise it's just, on its own, it's just way too much for me. So we do ham, and we do, my mom has a recipe for chicken tetrazzini that she makes every,
That's really Greek.
I don't really know. I don't know what.
Tetrazzini.
Yeah, it's like
It
it's
sounds like it could be.
Give me your. So it's I'm trying to think what it is. It's basically like spaghetti, but cheese is like cheese whiz and olives and cream of mushroom soup.
Cheese whiz.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is
cheese to use.
delicious. It's so good. It's the best thing ever. Our family, they actually call it Chicken Cindy because my mom makes it for. My mom's name is Cindy, and she used to make it like all the time for holidays and stuff like that, and the family loves it. So now it's Chicken Cindy.
Cheese whiz. Out of a can.
Out of a jar.
Jar. I'm sorry.
Not the like you can like spray it into your mouth stuff.
So you've been around my house on Saturday at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I'm hungry.
It's lots and lots of cheese.
No, but listen, nothing against liquid cheese whiz. I've seen it. I've been to Philly to the famous Geno's and Pat's.
Oh yeah,
and
cheesesteaks.
And you gotta try it. It's a cheesesteak, and they have this big number 10 can. It says they don't even hide it.
They're like, yeah, we use it.
Cheese whiz, and they just pump it out, and they just put it on your cheesesteak, and okay, you try it, and I'm like, I'll have the provolone next.
Yeah.
The Student Government Association, along with the cosmetology department here at the college, recently hosted an ugly Christmas sweater social and fashion show. Students, faculty, and staff took to the catwalk last Wednesday for a Mardi Gras themed fashion show titled Mask Off 2017, Reveal the You. All models participating had their hair styled by NCC's cosmetology students. Here are some highlights from the show. Food, holiday crowns, prizes, and an ugly sweater contest were also provided, courtesy of SGA.
The Nash Community College Electric Line Academy students recently held their annual Electric Line Rodeo, which included the Hurt Man Rescue and obstacle pole events. Electric Line Academy curriculum prepares students for line construction in rural and utility settings through laboratory and practical applications. For more information about the program, please call 252-451-8379.
Transforming Youth Recovery is an organization committed to creating a cultural shift in how substance use, addiction, and recovery for youth are addressed. Awarded to NCC's Collegiate Recovery Program a $3,000 grant. The grant will be used over 3 years to broaden the scope of the college's program, which was created in 2014 to assist students in recovery. For more information about the program, visit nashcc.edu/wellness center.
In partnership with Zaxby's and the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina, Nash Community College's Skills USA chapter will be providing food assistance to community members in need. Food distributions will take place tomorrow, beginning at 4 p.m. at the NCC Continuing Education and Public Services Building in the Multipurpose Room. This event will last until all food has been distributed and is on a first-come, first-served basis. And we'll be right back after this quick break.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time. Well, Thomas.
Welcome back to FYI. Thursday, November 30th was the debut date of Studio 67's newest TV show, Brewing NC. Live from the Brew Mill in Rocky Mount, host and NCC culinary instructor Frank Bookhart talked with featured guest Cameron Schultz, owner and operator of the craft brewery Hopfly. Just some of the brews offered at Hopfly include an American IPA, jalapeno saison, apple pie ale, and Belgian stout. Here's a look at some of the first episode of Brewing NC.
What's your hop du jour? What's the hop that you're pining away for right now?
I mean, everyone knows all these, or at least the brewers know all these, but I mean, Galaxy, Mosaic, Amarillo, Citra, those are kind of my go-tos.
Your go-tos.
And then, you know, I'm trying to, and again with the pilot system, I can do some really some really fun kind of single hop, small batches. And I took this IPA and I took the base beer before I dry hopped it and I pulled the barrel off. And I'm going to experiment with different, dry hops. So I've got a Huel Melon dry hop in there right now, which is a very, very citrusy, almost, trying to think of the right fruit to compare it to. Whereas you get a lot of orange and lime out of some stuff that's just a little bit more subdued. So I have no idea how that flavor is going to come through. But I'm just doing it on a barrel, and it's going to be great, and hopefully it turns out awesome, and then I can take that learning and put it on the big system.
The worst thing that happens is you made beer.
Worst thing, I got beer, and I got some good friends who can help me drink it. Yeah.
Somebody will surely help you out, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Are you currently distributing your beer, or do you have any plans to at any point in time?
Definitely plans to. I'm trying to walk a little bit before I run. Right. In terms of just getting my inventory set up and my, even just my weekly calendar set up, and I'm doing a lot of stuff myself right now. So it's the worst thing is you kind of overextending before you can support it. So my goal right now is at the start of the new year I'll pick about 10 retailers, 10 or 12 retailers, and really try to devote a lot of time to both them and their customers. So tell them about my story, my product, how I think it's different from everyone else out there. And try to build some kind of core accounts. I mean, at the end of the day, my beer's got to move. I can sell it to a bar manager, but if his customers aren't buying it, he's not going to buy another keg. So You know, I really want to start small, find some, you know, establishments that I feel like are really kind of brand right and fit what I'm doing. So I've made some sales calls, and I'm starting to set all that up, and I'll be focused. You know, I'll have a couple accounts here in Eastern North Carolina, and then I'll be focused on trying to get some accounts back in the Triangle and, you know, Durham, Chapel Hill. I grew up in Chapel Hill. I went to school in Durham, so I've got some sort of connections there. And then Raleigh's got a ton of great beer, and you know, lots of great beer drinkers. So
that's for sure.
You know, I'll be looking there as well.
Are you concerned about kind of having your voice kind of like lost in the crowd with the craft brews right now, or?
You know, there's a lot of amazing breweries out there, and there's more popping up all the time.
I think there's room enough for all of them. Honestly, I really do.
I do too, and you know, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe there was, you know, that we were getting to that bottleneck. We might one day, but I don't think we're there quite yet. And like I said, you know, I want to make a big impression with a smaller number of people rather than trying to win over every beer drinker in the Triangle. So I want people, you know, who love my beer, who love the brand and the lifestyle that I'm trying to create.
To hear the rest of Cameron's story, check out the entire episode of Brewing NC on our YouTube channel, Nash Community College. Brewing NC will return with a new episode in January.
With the holidays just around the corner, Kate and I recently stopped by the set of Big Bang Cinema to get the scoop on some interesting upcoming episodes of the show, as well as a small Christmas-themed competition. Let's take a look now.
All right, so here we are on the set of Big Bang Cinema. I'm Kate Britton.
I'm Xavier Johnson.
And we are here with Isaac and Tyler, the hosts of Big Bang Cinema. If you haven't watched it, you should. Yeah. So, yeah, one more. Just one more.
I bet they'll bring our viewership up to 8 people per week.
Yes, wonderful. So today, in honor of Christmas, we're going to be playing a little game with these guys. So the rules of the game are, we're going to have Post-it notes stuck to our foreheads, and it's going to have a character on it. Okay?
It's like a
you follow me so far? Like a Christmas character.
Like Santa Claus and candy canes and
candy canes, sure.
Yeah, always. Anyway, so we're going to be doing that, and we are going. So this is our team. We are Team FYI, and these guys are Team Big Bang Cinema.
Big Bang Cinema.
Not BBC. I'm
not BBC. So anyway, so we're going to be guessing yes or no. We're going to be asking yes or no questions to find out who we are, and
I know
same
who
with them.
you are.
I'm Kate.
Yeah, you're Kate.
Tyler.
That's Xavier Johnson from FYI.
So anyway, so since you're our guests on the show today, we're going to let you go first.
Oh no!
I know.
That's a huge mistake.
Yes.
This guy's Isaac.
Big mistake.
So
huge.
you want me to guess mine first? Or you want to guess yours first?
Let's do a guess at the same time.
Well, no, that's not going to work. We need.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll try to guess your first, and you try to guess yours last. Okay.
So I can guess mine by myself.
Okay. No. Okay. Ready to go? All right. So I'm gonna ask you questions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to guess mine. Okay.
All right.
So this is on the camera. Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just smack it on there real good. Just get it right in there. Let me see. I'm curious. This is gonna be fun.
Okay. Yeah. You guys ready? I'm gonna ask you questions first. Okay.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that whoever gets theirs the fastest wins.
So you ready? Well, I'll give us a countdown. You ready? 3, 2. Stop trying to cheat.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Am I a snow creature?
Yes.
Am I Frosty the Snowman?
Yes.
Dear.
Am I
Why?
Am I a deer? Am I Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Are you serious? What was that, like 10 seconds? That was. So we have to beat that.
Okay. I mean, I think we can.
We have theirs.
Right. We already know
just
what
have
they
theirs.
are.
Right.
Bring on the obscure Christmas Carol characters.
Okay.
I gotta move my bangs over. Just not too hard. Thank you. Just. I can't see. That's good. I can't see. This is cold. I'm gonna have to look at you. we just boosted the difficulty level up. Okay, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? You can go first. Okay, you ready? So I'm gonna count down. Right. 3, 2, 1.
Am I a human?
No.
Am I a claymation creature?
No.
Am I also a snow creature?
No.
Seriously? Okay. Am I an elf?
No.
Am I a normal sized thing?
Yeah.
This is not helpful. Am I a monster?
Yes.
Am I the abominable snowman?
No.
Am I, do I have fur?
Yes.
I'm a monster with fur. We already lost. I'm a monster with fur. Do I have sharp teeth?
No.
I'm a monster with fur. This is not good. I don't know what else to ask. Am I in a movie?
Yes.
Is it a funny movie?
Kinda.
What? Is it?
What kind of answer is that?
Well, yeah.
Depends.
Is it a kids movie?
Yes.
It's a kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No. Almost.
Can I get a phone a friend?
Yeah.
Phone a friend?
I'll ask a question for you.
Can't tell you.
Oh, man.
Can you phone in and I ask the question for?
I know this is really hard.
Can I ask the question for?
Can he?
Yeah.
Amanda? Okay, yes.
All right. Am I a different color than most Christmas characters?
Yes.
What? Oh, am I the Grinch?
Yes.
That's how I feel about this game.
All right, my turn.
Feel very. Oh crap! I tore it.
I feel sorry for you.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Am I human?
Yes.
Am I in a movie?
Yes.
Am I a different color?
No.
Am I? Do I have fur?
No.
I'm human with fur. I don't know. Wait. Am I upset?
What? You seen it?
Do I hate Christmas?
No.
I'm not sure. I'm clueless.
Dude.
I can't see this.
Can I ask the question?
Yes.
And is he related to someone that's prominent during Christmas?
Yes.
Am I Mrs. Claus?
Yes.
Okay.
We're really bad at this game. Not to mention that they were talking about Frosty and Rudolph before we started. So I demand a recount.
Right.
We got the best, man. That was awesome.
Anyway.
We did pretty good ourselves.
But you guys, you have a fun special episode of Big Bang Cinema coming up.
We got two actually coming
What?
up.
Two.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh yeah, well we have the fall finale. Well, technically it's the year finale.
The year finale. What? We're leaving?
Well, we're leaving for 2 weeks because the school is closing for 2 weeks. Next week we're going to be doing our predictions, what we think is going to happen in the movie, and what we would like to happen in Star Wars Episode 8. That's going to be our finale for our next episode, which is going to premiere.
Everybody dies.
December 14th, right here at 4 to 4:30, right here on the Facebook page, facebook.com/studio67NCC.
.edu?
No. And at the beginning of the year, we're going to come back and we are going to be recapping our favorite movies of 2017 to bring in the new year.
That's a good way to start
talk about our new favorite ones that we're excited for also.
It's a good way to start the new year.
Also, Andrew Small, our executive producer and host of Ginger Rush Cafe and Talking Food, is going to be on there with us next week. So.
Oh, Drew, that's going to be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Man, they just put the sticky notes on us. He has some passionate thoughts on Episode 8. I think we share the same sentiment. And we have some pretty cool random theories that we don't think is going to happen. But
it's all inside of a snow globe?
No, that's yours. Don't run and watch the show. But watch the show right here on the facebook.com/studio67NCC or Facebook, youtube.com/Nash College.
Oh. Call in if you want the St. Elsewhere ending.
That's not going to happen.
I want it to happen.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This was a good time.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining us. And this is FYI's Holiday Edition. This is the end of the game. I'm Xavier Johnson.
And I'm Kate Britton. That was so pitiful. That was really, really bad. We need a rematch in the spring.
Yeah.
A Christmas rematch in the spring. So that's it for this month's edition of FYI. Please join us in the new year for more information of what's going on at NCC and the greater Rocky Mount community. I'm Kate Britton.
And I'm Xavier Johnson. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. See you in January.
Thank you guys for joining us in our silly holiday game that we had so much. Even though y'all beat us, it's okay. We're going to get a rematch.
We cheated.
How did they cheat? They lost.
No, we cheated.
I'm Xavier Johnson.
I'm Kate Britton.
I'm Xavier Johnson.
I'm Kate Britton.
I'm James Tyler T-Bone Keene. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I totally expected. I am Tyler. Like a deep breath.
Little rat.